Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Nam Nam Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare
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 Hare.
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Rama
Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Ram Ram
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ram, 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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, 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 Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram,
Krishna
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 Ram,
Hare
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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare 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 Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram, 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 Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Ram,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Rama,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Rama,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Rama,
Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram Hare Krishna Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Rama,
Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare.
Rama Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama Rama Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Namo Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Rama
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Hare.
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Krishna,
Prabhu
Krishna Krishna,
Nityananda
Hare
Shri
Hare
Advaita
Ram,
Gadadhara
Ram Ram,
Shivasati Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare
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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Sadhu
Ram.
Nityananda Shivadva Radha
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare.
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Surya
Krishna Krishna
Vishnu Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Hare.
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram, Ram.
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna.
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram, 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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare.
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, 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 Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare.
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare. Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare.
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna. Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare.
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, 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 Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
Ram, 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 Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram, 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 Ram.
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram,
Ram
Ram, Ram.
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Ram, 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 Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Krishna,
Shri Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Chaitanya
Hare,
Prabhu
Ram, Ram,
Nityananda
Ram,
Shri
Ram, Hare Hare.
Advaita Gadadhar Shri
Hare
Vasadi
Krishna,
Gaura
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram 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 Ram,
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram 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 Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram 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 Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram, Hare
Ram Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram 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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram 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 Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram 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 Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare,
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasati Gauravastu
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
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 Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare
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 Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare.
Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Prabhu Nityananda Shvaita
Hare Krishna,
Gadadara Shivasadi Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram.
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya Prabhu
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Nityananda
Ram Ram,
Shri
Hare Hare,
Advaita
Hare
Gadadhara
Krishna, Hare
Sivasadi
Krishna, Krishna
Gaurabhakta
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
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 Hare Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
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 Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadhara Sivasati Gaura Bhakta
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare,
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram.
Krishna, Hare Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Jai
Hare
Shri Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Chaitanya Prabhu
Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Hare Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So Sham Karuna Mataji was here, so I had to take her back down, and so she's still here, but I may have to go in between a little bit. So we'll see. Okay. Okay. Of the many inhabitants of this city, there are two persons named Nirvak and Peshyaskrit. Although King Puranjana was the ruler of the citizens who possessed eyes, he unfortunately used to associate with this blind man. Accompanied by them, he used to go here and there and perform various activities. Okay, so in this city, there were two persons who were blind, and King Puranjana used to associate with Nirvak and Peshas-krit. Let's see what Prabhupada says. This is a reference to the arms and legs of the living entity. The two legs do not speak, and they are blind. If a person simply trusts his legs to take him walking, he is likely to fall into a hole or bump into something. Thus, led by the blind legs, one's life may be placed in jeopardy. So, the two blind people who King Puranjana used to associate with represents the two legs. And if you walk without seeing, then you can fall into a ditch or something like that. They're blind or bump into something. Of the senses that are working, the hands and legs are very important, but they have no eyes to see. This means that in the hands and legs there are no holes. In the head there are many holes: two eyes, two nostrils, two ears, and one mouth. But lower down in the arms and legs there are no holes. Consequently, the arms and legs have been described as andha, blind. So it is not only legs but also the arms. Although the living entity has Although the living entity has many holes in his body, he nonetheless has to work with his hands and arms. Although the living entity is the master of many other senses, when he has to go somewhere, do something, or touch something, he has to use his blind legs and hands. Although the living entity has many holes in his body, he nonetheless has to work with his hands and arms. Although the living entity is the master of many other senses, when he has to go somewhere, do something, or touch something, he has to use his blind legs and hands. So, the hands and legs help us in fulfilling our desires. If you want to go somewhere, and they are blind, but they are used to satisfy the desires. So, that's what it's saying here. Okay, we'll go to the next verse. Any comments on this? So, West is like what? Blind man. And India is like the lame man, something. So, both are required. If you have eyes but you can't walk, then you can't go anywhere. And if you have legs but you don't have eyes, then you can't go anywhere. So both eyes and legs, they cooperate. So Prabhupada said West and East should cooperate. West has a lot of resources and technology, and India has wisdom. So with technology, this wisdom can be propagated. And like that. So basically, whatever we have, we should use it in Krishna's service. That is the Yukta Vairagya principle. Whatever we have at our disposal, whatever assets we have, we should use it. We should not feel that, oh, this is material and renounce it. Thinking that, oh, this is material, this car is material, so I will not use it. No, car can be used for Krishna service. So like that, everything can be used for Krishna service because everything is coming from Krishna and connected to Krishna. So if you renounce something which is connected to Krishna, it is called what Vairagya? Instead of using
Yukta Vairagya.
no, if you renounce something false,
Ah, proper. Markat
huh?
Vairagya. Markat Vairagya or Falgu Vairagya.
Falgu Vairagya, yeah. Prapanchikataya buddhya hari sambandhi vastuna. Mumukshepi parityago vairagyam falgu kathyate. So it is false renunciation. So what we have to renounce is the feeling that I possess it, it is mine, false ego, yeah. That I will enjoy it. So nothing is bad if you have the right consciousness. So sometimes he used to go to his private home with one of his chief servants. So Puranjana used to go to his private home with one of his chief servants. The mind was named Vishuchina. At that time, illusion, satisfaction, and happiness used to be produced from his wife and children. So he used to go to his private home and with one of his servants, whose name was Vishuchina. Then he would go into illusion, he would get satisfaction and happiness. Used to be produced from his wife and children. Okay, let's see. According to the Vedic conclusion, one's self is situated within the heart. The soul is in the heart. As stated in Vedic language, Hridyayam Atma Pratishtitaha. The self is situated within the heart. That's why when we say I did this, so you put your hand on the heart and say, I am not guilty, or I did this, or yeah, whatever you say. So you put your hand on the heart because the soul is in the heart. The real I is in the heart. You don't put your hand on the leg and say, I did this, no, or your head, I did this, no, I did this. So naturally, like that, we know. As stated in Vedic language, Hridiyam Atma Pratishtitaha. Pratishtita is situated. The self is situated within the heart. So soul is situated in the heart. In the material condition, however, the spirit soul is covered by the material qualities. And just as sun is localized in one place and sun rays are spread everywhere, similarly, even though soul is localized in the heart, its consciousness is pervaded all over the body. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that which pervades the entire body is indestructible. What is that verse? Antamanta ime deha nitya shokta sharirina.
It says Avinashi tu tad vidadyena sarvamidam
Sarvamidam
tatam
tatam.
vinasham avayasyatma na kaschit kartumarti. That which pervades the entire body you should know to be indestructible. No one is able to destroy that imperishable soul.
How does it, Antavante, is that the same verse? Nitya shokta
There is
sharirina.
another Antavante me deha nitya shuktan.
Shokta sharirina.
Material body of the indestructible soul sure to come to an end.
Yeah.
217 and 218.
Yes. So after saying Nasato Vidyate Bhavo, he speaks these two verses. So Avinashi tu tad vidyena sarvamidam tatam vinasham avyayas yasya na kaschit kartumarati. That which pervades the entire body, you should know to be. So soul is in the heart, but he's pervading the entire body through the consciousness. So vinasham avyaya yasya avyayasya. So imperishable. Avyaya is imperishable. Asya, of it. Okay. The Kashit Kar. So we are indestructible. In the material condition, however, the spirit soul is covered by the material qualities, namely goodness, passion, and darkness. And within the heart, these three qualities react. So we are covered by the modes of nature. For instance, when one is in goodness, he feels happiness. When one is in passion, he feels satisfaction through material enjoyment. And when one is in darkness, he feels bewilderment. All these activities are of the mind and they function on the platform of the thinking, feeling, and willing. When the living entity is encircled by wife, children, and home, he acts on the mental plane. Sometimes he is very happy, sometimes he is very much satisfied, sometimes he is not satisfied, and sometimes he is bewildered. Bewilderment is called moha, illusion. Illusion by society, friendship, and love. The living entity thinks that his so called society, friendship, and love, nationality, community, etc., will give him protection. So, if we have many relatives and so many friends and so many things, we think I'm protected. He does not know that after death, he will be thrown into the hands of a very strong material nature that will force him to accept a certain type of body according to his present work. So, first of all, nobody can protect one from dying. And then after death, where we will go, nobody can, like, of course, I mean, devotees can pray for us. Devotees can pray for us and like that, but yeah, we are thrown into Prabhupada says where we will go, what type of body we'll get, according to our present work. This body may not even be a human body. So once a human, forever a human. That's wrong philosophy. Thus, the living entity's feeling of security in this life, in the midst of society, wife and friendship, is nothing but illusion. As Prahlad Maharaj says, right, that Balasya Neha Sharanam. How many times a child has died despite loving care of the parents? How many times a patient has died despite the best doctor and the medicine? How many times a person is drowned despite a boat and everything? So nobody can protect anybody. In one sense, we are at the mercy of our karma also, and karma is given by the Supreme Lord. So really, I mean, our bodies are perishable, and nobody can like do anything. Of course, sometimes people say, "Well, we can go to doctor. People can take me to the doctor." Yeah, that's all right, but eventually it will not work. So, so it is all like we are doing all this patchwork, some little bit here and there. So, like this, we want to prolong our life, and our karma has destined our life for a certain duration. So, we should be very, very afraid of our lifespan is coming to an end soon. We should think like that whatever time I have, now I should use it to chant Hare Krishna. My lifespan is coming to an end soon. So that way we will become a little serious. Telling this to myself also. Okay. I was not able to speak at the moment. Ritu is saying, I was thinking of something. If something is bad is happening to a person A, it is because of their karma and they're paying off their bad karmic debt, so to speak. Now, if person B tries to be compassionate and stop that bad thing happening to that person, A person A is person B interfering with A's karma. No, it may be also A's karma to get help from B and preventing them from paying off their bad karmic debt. So he's suffering and then like somebody comes and helps us. So maybe it is his karma also to get some help. It can be taken like that also. He's trying to end person's age suffering, a good thing. Yes, we should try to help others. And that may be his karma also to get some help, materially help. But real help is, of course, suffering is because we have turned away from Krishna. So that's the real cause of the suffering. And yeah, and giving this knowledge, avidya, because of ignorance, we are suffering. So it's trying to end person's age suffering, a good thing. Yes, we should try to end, but also help in the real way? Or are we just prolonging their suffering from bad karma and they'll have to suffer for that bad karma? Or are we just prolonging their suffering from bad karma and they'll have to suffer for that bad karma eventually at another time in the future? So if somebody is on the deathbed and then we are giving them medical treatment, and we may say, well, they are like a vegetable, we are just prolonging their suffering. But karma is very difficult to understand how it's so, or are we just prolonging their suffering from bad karma? So if you are helping, then they are getting some relief even on a material platform, and they'll have to suffer their bad karma eventually at another time in the future. So maybe their karma was only for that much time to suffer, then you came to help, and then you know they got some help, but we are all suffering anyway because we'll die eventually, and death, old age, disease. How else will they suffer consequence of their bad deeds?
Yeah, we
So
cannot change anybody's karma, only Krishna can. So, along with helping them, so this verse is there in Bhagavatam that it is the duty of every living entity to perform welfare activities for the benefit of others with his life, with his wealth, intelligence, and words. So, whoever we see suffering, we should try our best with everything that I have to help them, but realizing that materially helping them is not sufficient, we have to help them by, the karma has to be destroyed, and that happens when they chant the holy name, when they do service to Krishna, or when they eat prasadam. So somehow getting them connected to Krishna is the real beneficial work that we can do for them.
thank
And
you.
we are not getting entangled unless Prabhupada says that, when we give some money to the beggars, and if they use that money to do something bad or get some intoxication or drugs or etc., then we are implicated also, right? I
Correct.
mean, it says over here that we should help others by our wealth, but if they use our wealth for a wrong purpose, then somehow we get entangled in a karma.
Correct. So yeah, best help is to give them Krishna. And like if somebody is hungry, you can give them prasadam. And somebody is in need, there are so many philanthropic activities. People are doing so many philanthropic activities. So they are doing. Just 1 minute. Where is my phone? So, so the last one also you said, or maybe person A's suffering was meant to end by person B stepping. That also can be in as they paid off their bad deeds.
And
So maybe that person did some bad activity, so they are suffering. Then the person may have helped somebody. So now somebody comes to help them again in this life. So it's,
and Krishna only inspires somebody to help us, so gives others the ability to help us.
yeah, everything ultimately yeah is under Krishna's control only. So
So that thought which is coming in our heart that you should help this person, that Krishna only is giving us.
yeah, although we say we have free will, but to execute that free will also Krishna has to sanction.
Like as Paramatma, he guides us, right? Now it's our free will whether we take it that instruction or not.
So devotee has all good qualities. He feels for the suffering of others. Prabhupada felt for suffering of others. So
Yeah, like when he saw the children fighting with the dogs for the food thrown in the garbage, he was like that. No one should go hungry in the 10-mile radius of the temple. Something.
correct. So if we connect with Krishna, like we are distributing books, and then we are extending Prabhupada's compassion because we are giving them the knowledge. If they read, if they apply some chanting or something in their life, making people chant Hare Krishna, so that's good because that is the way to become free from bondage. In this age, it's Hare Nam, Hare Nam. Hare Nam eva kevalam kalau nasti vanasti. So Prabhupada also said, I wrote all these books to inspire you to chant Hare Krishna. So hear about Krishna, chant about Krishna. So that's what it is ultimately. And if somebody needs help some way, we can help them. Like if somebody is you know, need some like, and you have to check, yeah, if they are not going to use it in a bad way. If somebody needs some help with money, we can help them, whatever we can, or at least speak some kind words and try to, you know, share their grief by, giving them faith in Krishna. That yes, Krishna is very loving, and he will, if you connect with him, he will take care of you. And like that. Okay. So if somebody's suffering comes to an end, maybe yeah, some like people are suffering, and then maybe some doctor comes in and then they give the medicine and their suffering ends. Like many people had some disease like cancer, and then they took chemotherapy or something. So then their suffering ended. Maybe they became free from cancer. So there was some time when they were, and then finally they became, and some after some time, but again, something else will happen. And today or tomorrow we have to go from here. So it's like that. Somebody will lives little longer also than somebody else. Somebody lives 10, 20 years longer. Somebody dies at 50, somebody may live to be 75, 80. But everybody has to go. So, of course, the desire to live is there because we are souls. We are eternal and we want to live, we don't want to die. And we want to live happily also. So, and we are attached also. So many things are there. So we don't want to leave this situation. If you are suffering, then you want to live fast. If you are happy, you want to stay on. So this is what is happening here, that he is feeling satisfied. Prabhupada is saying that, uh, he feels illusioned by society, friendship, and love. The living entity thinks that is so-called society, friendship, love, nationality, community, etc. will give him protection. But nobody can give protection. Even John, who's this Kennedy, right? Kennedy was shot. He was the president of the United States. Mahatma Gandhi, right? So many. Sanjay Gandhi and so many other Gandhis. Indira Gandhi. So they have the highest security, but they had to, yeah, they were assassinated. And so many other world leaders also have been assassinated. So that's how it is, material world. So he does not know that after death he will be thrown into the hands of a very Suke. The living entity's feeling of security in this life, in the midst of society, wife, and friendship, is nothing but illusion. All living entities. Sometimes actually we may get even more distress from wife, children, like that, because now we are attached to them, and then when they are not acting the way we want or like that, then we get even more distress. Distress comes from attachment. So if you're attached and then somebody, dies, or there is a fight. So that's why Prabhupada is sometimes is very happy, sometimes is very much satisfied, sometimes is not satisfied, sometimes is bewildered. So like that. Many marriages have ended in divorce, in bitter fight in the court. So like that. Thus, the living entity's feeling of security in this life in the midst of society, wife, and friendship is nothing but illusion. All living entities engaged in what various material bodies are illusioned by the present activities of material enjoyment. And those who have nice situation, let's say they are not fighting, then also it is illusion, because it is going to be taken away at some point. So, so in this way, one can become detached from all these things. Why should you become attached to something that you eventually have to give up today or tomorrow? Instead, become attached to Krishna and his pure devotees. So, because the more you become attached, like a child is very attached to his toy, and if you take the toy away from the child, then the child will cry. So the more we have, so it becomes difficult to live at that point because there is a lot of attachment at that point, so it becomes difficult to live. So that is why at the end of life, one just says, no attachment to anything. Sannyas means no attachment to anything, just only Krishna. All living entities engaged in various material bodies are illusioned by the present activities of material enjoyment. They forget the real business, which is to go back home, back to Godhead. Okay, so like all this, Prabhupada says this kind of things many places. The real business is to go back to spiritual world. We may say, well, that's a material desire, but Prabhupada is saying they forget the real business, which is to go back home, back to Godhead. Everyone who is not in Krishna consciousness must be considered to be an illusion. One's so-called feelings of happiness and satisfaction resulting from material things are also illusion. Now I have the nicest car, or I have the nicest spouse, or nicest children. Factually, neither society, friendship, love, nor anything else can save one from the onslaught of external energy. So we are all trying to make a nice material situation. That's the desire of every living entity. But material nature does not allow you. Factually, neither society, friendship, love, nor anything else can save one from the onslaught of the external energy. So when we lose hope in materials, happiness, then we can be very Krishna conscious. When we lose hope in, like if you are chanting, right, your mind becomes distracted. Why? Because of so many other attachments may come to mind, so many other things that are there in the mind, and you may be thinking about all these things. So that's why you can't chant nicely, right? You can't chant nicely because there are other things on your mind or whatever. Can't hear nicely. So if we are detached, then we can hear nicely, we can chant nicely. So, of course, we say by hearing about Krishna also brings about detachment. But detachment also helps you to hear and chant about Krishna nicely. So, we can give up our desires also. Prajahati yada kaman. That's why Krishna is saying, you give up your desires because nobody can force, Krishna will not force you to give up your desires. Of course, he may, through the arrangement of material nature, you get some experience. But Krishna says, Yatha ichasi tatha kuru. So he says, you do whatever you like, as you desire. And that's not the conclusion of Bhagavad Gita, but he's giving his wisdom, and then he says, now you deliberate on this and you decide what you want to do. So to give up the desire is on this, is the responsibility is on the jiva. We cannot say that Krishna will help me. Yes, Krishna will help you, but we have to desire. That's why we say one offense is to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions. If chanting was automatically going to help you give up your material desires, then why it is saying to maintain material attachment? Means we can hold on to our material desires even after knowing so much. So that there is some thing on the jiva side, there is a responsibility on the jiva side. Krishna did not break a relationship with us. We broke our relationship with Krishna by turning away from him. By Krishna, what is that? Bahirmukha.
Bhogavanchakar.
Yeah.
Pashyate mayatari
Acha.
patiyatari.
Yeah. So onus is on us. We broke our relationship with Krishna. Krishna did not break. So like that. So now it is our responsibility to establish relationship back with Krishna. So of course Krishna is helping in every way. Prabhupada says most people don't want to go back to Godhead, but those who desire, then Krishna helps in all respects. So, like that. And is helping by making them miserable situation in the material world. So everyone is not in Krishna consciousness must be considered to be an illusion. One's so-called feelings of happiness and satisfaction resulting from material things are also illusions. Factually, neither society, friendship, love, nor anything else can save from the onslaught of external energy, which is symptomized by birth, death, old age, and disease. Okay, Janma Mrityu Jara. To get even one living entity out of the illusory condition is very difficult. Yeah, to get out of this illusion is very difficult. So we need help from those who are out of this illusion, and they are the pure devotees of the Lord. So we need help from them, and they will help us to get out of this illusion. So to get even one living entity out of the illusory condition is very difficult. Therefore, Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 7:14, Devyesha gunamayi mamaya duratya mamevaya prapadyante mayamidam tarandite. So we need help of Krishna and his pure devotees. So this divine energy of mind consisting of the three modes of material nature is difficult to overcome. But those who have surrendered to me can easily cross beyond it. So yesterday Jayadvaita Maharaj was telling the story, right? Who was that man worshipping first? He was worshipping the king, and the king went to the sadhu. So the story was something like this. Anybody heard that story? I remember. No. Yesterday's class. So I think this man, he was trying to find out who to worship, and then he was worshipping the king, but the king used to go to the sadhu. So he thought, why should I worship the king? The king is himself worshipping some sadhu in the forest. He goes. So then he went to the sadhu, and like that there was series of things going on. And then this person who went to the sadhu, then the sadhu engaged this person in worship of Krishna. So the real sadhu is one who inspires us to do service to Krishna. So like that. That is, he doesn't engage in their own service, but in Krishna's service. This divine energy of mind, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome. Like that is the quality of a spiritual master. What is that? In the Guru Ashtakam. How does he engage his disciples? How does the verse start? Shri Vigraharadhana Nityanana Shringaratan Mandir Yuktasya Bhakta. So he's engaging his disciples in Krishna's service. Okay. Therefore, unless one surrenders completely at the lotus feet of Krishna, he cannot get out of entanglement of the three modes of material nature. So you have to feel that you are helpless and take shelter of Krishna. Krishna himself is saying it's very difficult to get out of this illusion unless you surrender to me. So surrendering to Krishna also means surrendering to his representative. Surrendering to Krishna also means that six things. What is that? How does it start? Anukulya Sasankalpa.
इति कुले सवर्जिनं रक्षेषितिति विश्वासो गोपत्रित्वे वर्णं तथा आत्मनिक्षेपकल्पान्य सद्विति शरणागति.
So doing things favorable, not doing things unfavorable, avoiding things unfavorable. Like that. So okay, so we have to, in our heart, we have to, the last four are like in our consciousness. First is, external, do things that is there, and like we have the four regular principles, and this is external. But then in the consciousness, yes, Krishna will take care of me, Krishna will maintain me, Krishna will protect me. So that kind of internal consciousness. I'm completely helpless. That's why you become humble. Atma karpanya nikshepa, right? So karpanya means
Humility.
humility.
But doing things favorable for Krishna consciousness, like chanting the holy name, doing service, should be done with including your mind, right?
Correct.
Being fixed on Krishna. Otherwise, it's kind of not that effective.
Hmm. Yeah, so Prabhupada said chanting in a mood of surrender, in a helpless mood like that. So that's how yes, we have to do to give pleasure to Krishna like that. So we have to think about this. Every mantra I'm chanting, Krishna is becoming happy with me if I chant in the right consciousness. So it's good, and then automatically we'll become happy. If Krishna is pleased, then we don't have to. We will also get happiness inside. So it is automatic happens because you're watering the root of the tree. Leaves will automatically get the water. So that's why it is a ya atma suprasidati. If you're doing devotional service nicely, then you will feel happy and satisfied in the right consciousness. If you're doing, then be satisfied and happy.
So I was thinking, purport Prabhupada is saying about it's an illusion thinking that our society, family, or friendship can save us, can give us security. So also there was that verse is Deha Patte Kalatra Deshu Atma Sanishu Satsav Api Tesham Pramurtho Nidanam Pashyanapi Na Pashyati. This verse says that people think that well these body children and wife they are like fallible soldiers, right? But people who are devoid of spirituality, they are too much attached to these fallible soldiers, thinking that they will protect me, they will save me. But in fact, they are also under karma. So, like Gauranga Darshan Prabhu was saying, they might have the compassion to help you, but they don't have the capability. And some people have the capability, but they don't have the compassion. But Krishna has both. He has both the compassion and the capability to help us. So we should think our security is only coming from Krishna. And that's the definition of humility. The Prabhupada gives nothing can protect me, nothing can save me, not my family, not my education, not my gun, except Krishna's mercy. So in that mood we should chant. And also one devotee said, somebody brought an astrologer and they were getting married and they said that your greatest enemy from your previous life is coming as your wife. As you were saying that our closest relatives and family members can give us the most amount of distress. That's the karmic balance, that they have come to give us. So
Yeah, Krishna Eka Sharanam. So that is the quality. Yes, Krishna is there. He is the only. I can only exclusively taking shelter of Krishna. As Maharaj was saying yesterday, Mamekam Sharanam Raja. Krishna wants that. So, and of course, it's not like we have our family, they help us, we are grateful to them. Whoever has helped us, devotee is grateful. And when they are in need, we also reciprocate by giving them some. Yeah, but ultimately, we can't help anybody because everybody has to leave this world. Like with my mother, I was trying to help as much as I could, but it doesn't work. At the end.
So, Prabhuji, I have a question. Like, I know you mentioned right now that onus is on us to reestablish the forgotten relationship with Krishna. Um, I get that, but why it has to be in a certain way? Like here, like we have that. I am able to relate with the four basic principles that we have to follow, but this process of chanting 2 hours every day and then I mean, yeah, that nine processes, whatever recommended. Uh, but yeah, this thing I'm not able to like still like 2 hours. If we have to chant 2 hours, like 16 rounds chanting at least we have to. uh, Even if we like in our own way, if we remember, if we are able to like do something every day for God, is it that we won't be able to establish relationship with that in our own way? Only through this we will be able to like relate. I know I have heard a lot, but still like my mind says something like this. I'm not able to like accept this.
So we know the mind of Krishna through his pure devotees, what Krishna wants, and directly also Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita. So it's like, you have disease, you go to the doctor and you may say, well, why I have to take, why you are prescribing like this? Because he's knowledgeable. He knows what is the medicine, how much dose it should be taken. You may think, well, I can try to cure my, yes, you can take some other way, but if you go to doctor and he's knowledgeable, he knows our thing, and so then he gives you medicine, then you take. We don't really question, right, the doctor, why we have to do like this. So in this way also, the Acharya like Srila Prabhupada, they give us some way on how now the medicine may be bitter and we may not like to take it. That's there. I mean, it's not really bitter, but I'm just saying that. So we just surrendering means to accept like what the acharyas are saying and follow. And then, okay, I'm following, but then actually, when you take the medicine of the doctor and you actually get cured and you feel like, yeah, this is nice, then that's when your faith will increase. Then next time you have some problem, you'll again go to the doctor because you say, yeah, last time he cured my disease. So similarly, when we chant Hare Krishna and we feel some difference, then we develop more faith in this. That yeah, something is there, it's working. So yeah, there is initial faith. That's why it says spiritual life begins with initial faith, little bit. Then you take little bit, apply, and then you see that yeah, is it working? It's nice. So yeah, what you are saying is we can like some people can also perfect their life in by hearing about Krishna, by remembering Krishna, by surrendering everything to Krishna. So any one of the nine processes, it is mentioned that can give you perfection, but it's also mentioned in this Kali Yuga, that especially this chanting of the holy name and other processes are also not complete. So in this age, to get love of God is very difficult if you don't chant Hare Krishna. It's very difficult because this is the prescribed way. Now we may not like it, and because that is why we feel like maybe there is some other way. So, but if
Yeah,
we,
but what is better? Like, okay, this is the recommended process for Kalyuga. I will sit and chant 16 rounds, whether I like it or not, in a boring way. Even if it sounds boring, like I'll just sit and chant. But on the other side, like, I really like to offer flower to Krishna. I'd really like to offer bhoga to Krishna. I'll do it all with bottom of heart. Even someone says or not says, I just want to do it. It comes naturally from me, so I want to do it. But yeah, like I sometimes feel like, is it like even if it is boring, even if I'm not like forcefully, I'm just doing that process because it's recommended for this age. And on the other side, like even without telling me, I'm doing something out of my own heart, like
yeah,
selflessly.
yeah. So I mean, you can do both. Like, of course, it's very nice to cook bhoga and offer it to Krishna. That's very wonderful service to do like that. But if you chant, then your quality of consciousness while cooking and offering will also be good. So I mean that's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said like that, that I will not take my food somebody's house who is not chanting certain number of rounds. But Prabhupada says like that. So chanting is nice actually, and it takes time. Like one devotee was saying everything is good, this japa is so difficult. So in Krishna, rising early and doing japa is the most difficult thing. So, but once you get into that habit, and then you will like to do it. So it takes time. We should not doubt that. Yeah, this is like they say everything about Krishna is very nice, but we are diseased, so we don't feel it. So whichever service you like, you can do that. It's not like in the Krishna also says if you can't do this, then do this. If you can't do this, just work for me. So so in that way, if you can't follow the regulative principles of bhakti yoga, then you just work for me. So that can be also there. But we don't, yeah, whatever we can do, we do. And then if you want to get taste in chanting, then you hear about more about chanting and you associate with those who are chanting, then slowly it will come. Because
Yeah,
Prabhupada also
thank you.
said like 90% of our spiritual advancement comes from chanting the holy name in this age. So we have to chant. You can split your rounds also. 4 rounds in the morning, afternoon, can't chant 16 at a stretch. You must have felt some taste while chanting, right? Everybody feels sometime some nice thing while chanting.
Yeah, I really feel like chanting is very. I feel like it's very relaxing every time try to chant. I'm getting good sleep, but I'm not getting the taste. Like I'm getting good sleep, but that is not. I feel little guilty that I just use chanting for relaxing. That's not like the way we should treat the chanting process.
No,
It
then you
should
can
be
stand
really
up.
like to serve Krishna, to remember him. But
So it is nice, right?
yeah.
It relaxes your mind. At least that part we can. It you become free from anxiety, and so you can walk also a little bit, right? You can walk, pace back and forth to avoid falling asleep. Generally, you don't fall asleep while walking. You don't have to go out, but in like in temple room or something, you can just go a little 3 4 steps, or you just stand in one place. Many devotees do that. They just stand in one place and chant. So so whatever like that, and then we may be deprived of sleep also. So that's why our body is demanding sleep. So we have to sleep also. Then we sleep and then chant. Don't like go on like that. So you may have slept 4 hours, 5 hours, and it's less sleep. So then get fresh and then chant. That also is there. What is Ritu saying here? I think it's also for one to get us into. Yeah, Radhika want to say.
You
Go
can
ahead.
read first what she has written.
I think it's also for one to get us in the habit of chanting, and two, we need to love and value people things, and two, we tend to love and value people things we sacrifice for, put effort for. So by devoting time and energy into chanting makes us value Krishna more, I think. Yeah, so why this principle of chanting 2 hours or is there? I think that's the answer. She's saying that to get into the habit, uh, so by devoting time and into chanting makes us value Krishna more.
Yeah, I can
So
relate to this. I mean, if we love someone, we will devote our time for them, right? So if we love Krishna, then this is the way we can devote our time and energy in remembering him through chanting. And um, yeah, I mean, yeah, those who really care for, we always make time. So we have to make time for Krishna also if we love him.
Mhm.
yeah,
More you hear about the glories of the holy name. There's so many lectures of so many devotees saying, even Bhagavatam is saying that the best, most auspicious activity that you could be doing at any moment is the chanting of the holy name. There is no other way. all your suffering in this life is coming from your karma, and the holy name is destroying your karma. And so so many glories, more you hear, more you would like to chant. And first we do things out of duty, right? Child does not like to go to school, but he's forced to go to school by his parents, but then he makes friends at school, and then he starts to like it and he wants to go. So in the beginning, it's like that. We do it out of duty because our guru has told us to do that. Prabhupada has given us 16 rounds. Initially, he gave us 64 rounds to chant. But then the devotee said, oh, we don't have that much time. So he reduced it. Actually, the chanting has to be done all the time. Kirtaniya Sadahari and Satatam Kirtayanto Mam. That is the point that we have to go to. If we have to go back home, back to God, and not just our 16 rounds. Which Prabhupada says, okay, you follow 4 regulative principles and chant your 16 rounds, but that is meant to bring you to a mind where you can think of Krishna all the time. Mana Bhagwan Bhakto. But ultimately, Kirtaniya Sadahari all the time. We should be chanting like our tongue should be the habit of chanting that whatever we are doing, it's automatically vibrating the holy name. So that's a very
Yes,
high
thank you,
stage.
Mataji. And also, like Mataji, like I know we recommend to like chant loudly and hear that mantra. Is it not okay to chant softly and like, because
Actually,
even if we chant softly, like our mind can hear that. I feel
yes.
sometimes. Um,
Yeah, like so there is Vachik, there is Upamshu, and there is Manasik. Upamshu chanting is the best, where you're chanting softly only till the point that you can hear, because a lot of energy is expended, and your throat might become, I mean, yeah, tired of chanting loudly. So you chant softly till you can hear. So also chanting softly makes you chant faster, but that so you can, but you should not be missing any words, so you can hear it. You should be able to hear it. And
okay.
ultimately, whatever services you do, like deity worship and service to the Vaishnavas, learning a reading of scriptures, all is meant to bring you to the point of chanting. We read scriptures so that they can convince us to chant Hare Krishna. We do deity worship so that we can chant Hare Krishna nicely. We attend classes, lectures, all of it. That is the ultimate thing that we are trying to aim for. So I think in our mind, this chanting should be of the highest priority. Like even if I'm not able to do anything else today, I should complete my chanting, because that's the highest priority.
So then we should always remind ourselves whenever we are like, as you are saying, then if we are reading or if we are doing DT service, if we are doing any other service, we should always have that consciousness that, like through this service, I want to chant the holy
Yeah,
name
yeah,
properly.
and you
Okay.
can pray to the deities and pray to everyone. I mean, ask the devotees, please bless me that I can develop taste for chanting the holy name. I mean, whatever, whoever devotees come, I ask them to give me this blessing. Because if I have the taste for chanting the holy name, that's it. I mean, that can give me love for Krishna.
What blessing you ask?
All the devotees had come, I write on that envelope. Please bless me so I can get taste for chanting the holy name. Like
And
Haridas
then
Thakur.
we should ask you all, like, I should ask you all to pray for me.
Yeah, that's why you're chanting 32, right, every day.
Yes,
So
sometimes it's mechanical. It's not that every, but you practice, and then sometimes Krishna will give you that experience of nice chanting. So you remember that experience where you chanted nicely, and you hanker for it again, and you pray to Krishna. I want to chant like that.
Yes, thank you, Mataji Prabhu.
you can do workshop on chanting since you're chanting so much. So
Actually, in Maryland, I was telling you, right? That's how I started chanting. It was a six. We did a 64 round chanting day where all devotees come together, do Mangal Aarti, and we'll have a Maun Vrat for the rest of the day. And prasadam is available to whoever is hungry at any time. But all you have to do is to sit and chant for the whole day, not to do anything. And because we are in devotees' house, we're not distracted by things. In our house we would be distracted or get phone calls or something like that. On that day, I just dedicate my day to chanting. That's it. I will not do anything else. I will just do chanting from morning to night, and then afterwards, automatically you will see chanting 16 rounds becomes so easy. So you do these kind of 64 rounds day once a month or something, and then you will see that you will develop that taste because
How
you have
often?
dedicated the full day for chanting,
How
not
often?
anything else.
How often they do it there? This.
Well, I don't know whether they're doing it or not, but once in 2 months but we can start that where we dedicate our
Yeah.
day to chanting the holy name. That's it. We hear some glories of the holy name and we chant for that, and no other talking, no other talking. Mon
Like we
breath.
were doing, right? We were chanting 45 minutes, then we discuss a little bit, 2, 3 minutes, then again
Correct.
chant.
Correct. Yeah. So our taste for chanting also goes away when we use our tongue for other purposes. You
Mm-hmm.
know, chanting, doing prajalpa, or talking nonsense activities. So we should be aware of those activities that are unfavorable, that will take our taste away. If we use our tongue for, or if somebody criticizes, or if somebody hurts someone with their words, then that same tongue cannot chant the holy name because you've committed an offense from that tongue. But the way to come out of that is to chant holy name. Okay, offenses I have done, that's fine, but you should chant the holy name to overcome them. That's what nectar of devotion was saying, right? Even if we do offenses, where can we go? Chanting of the holy name. We have to come back to that process
Yeah.
only.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea, Mataji. I know you have been telling us from long time
Oh,
related to
really?
this monthly once we gather and chant more rounds. Um, yeah, I am willing to
You put it on the
I
after
mean
the.
contribute to this if we start. But the
Yeah.
only thing is I am
Who's
not
there
able to
actually?
make it for Mangla Aarti. But
No, no, we do
if you all
Mangalati at
can
home
come
only.
once a month to my place
Yeah.
from 9 to 5, I am all
I
good
will
to
close. I will close.
participate in
Once you
this.
go, you tell me.
And then
Yeah.
anyway, Saturday works better. And
Yeah.
Here?
anyways, then after 5 we have kirtan and all. So whole
Okay.
Saturday we can just do that
Yeah,
in
that's
monthly
right.
once.
So if we are at devotees' home and we do Mangalarti
Okay.
at their home only.
Oh,
There.
that would be good. Then, I mean, if it
Okay.
starts from, because if you have to come
Thank you.
temple, that only is difficult for me. But yeah, we can talk offline, and I'm willing to contribute once a month in this one. So,
Yeah.
mm.
I was telling Prabhuji to do that. He
Yeah.
said start with 16 rounds, not 64. But I said you should try for that.
Yeah. We
If
can
we
start
try
with.
for much
Yeah.
bigger
Six.
number, then automatically 16 is covered. Yeah,
So yeah, we can say whoever wants to come, we can fix some day and
that
chant
yeah, Saturday. Most probably Saturday.
32 rounds or like that. Because for yeah, it's for me it will take long time.
Whatever gets filled in the time that we have, that's
Yeah.
okay. But the
Maybe
point is not using your tongue for anything else.
so we can say like they have 4 hour kirtan, so we can say we'll do 4 hour japa after the Bhagavatam class, and of course the japa time is already there. And then after the Bhagavatam class, we'll do 4 or 5 hours of more japa. So you attend Manglarti, you chant japa, Tulsi puja, everything, and then 8:30 or 9 o'clock when the class ends, then we can say till 2 o'clock or something we'll chant. So you get 5 hours of that, and then morning also 1.5 hours, or 6.5.
Yeah, there we were doing till 8, 9 p.m. 5 a.m. in the morning to 9 p.m. And then sharing of reflections at the end of what you experienced.
We can start because everybody may not be able to stay till 9 p.m. But those who want to stay, they can stay.
Yeah, those who want to stay can stay.
Stay, correct.
Yes.
Yeah, but we can say like this is what we are planning, and then if you want to extend it beyond that, you can stay and chant. So because otherwise, like our Skype call, right? We say we do 7 to 9, but you can join anytime and you can leave
Correct.
anytime.
Join anytime, leave at it and anytime. If it's up to you, how much you want to do. You want to dedicate your whole day to chanting the holy name. You do that.
Correct. So something like that can be done. I think we have how many candidates will come? We have Juhi will come. I think 5 a.m. Right?
Yeah, I mean, if coming to, but I will try. Yeah, once a month, so it is okay. I can like
Or we
Okay,
make
can do at
once.
myself
Juhi's
determined
home
to come.
also.
Yeah, if you come my home, that would be best. But yeah, if we decide to do in temple, at least
Temple
once a
also
month, so
there'll be
it's okay.
disturbance
I'll try
because
to
some
make an
people
effort
will.
to come to temple.
Temple there may be some people will be coming and going and like that. So that will also be there. Nobody comes in the morning generally. But if you want to.
Temple has little bit of distraction with other people talking around.
But we have Radhanath right there in front also. So that's nice. Also.
Yeah, but we I mean, for there also we had devotees,
And
deities.
Prasadam also will be there if somebody wants to eat Prasadam.
Yeah, maybe Mataji, we can try one time and see how it works, and then we can see.
Or at my home we can try also. But Prasadam, yeah. We have to.
Prasadam, we will bring Prabhuji.
Okay.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
okay.
So we can try or we can try at anybody's home. Jewish home is a little far, so I don't know how many people will come.
Yeah, that's the only drawback. But I can. I mean, it's once a month, so I hope that. Yeah, and not
So
every time we can keep rotating.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
then
mean that's okay. I mean we can publish it. Whoever wants to come can come.
correct.
And we see which one worked better. I mean temples there has to be a quiet place so that you're not distracted.
You do chanting
Basement,
right after
temple
the
basement, we
Bhagavatam
can like close
class.
the door, and maybe that would be.
There's
Temple
Aarti.
basement.
There's Aarti at 12 o'clock, right? There's Aarti, noon Aarti. So. Okay, 1 minute. I think Sham Karuna Mata is going 1 minute. Hello? You're done? You went? You're, yeah, once you're out, then I'll close the door, right? Oh, you're out. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Thank you. I'll do it now. Hare Krishna.
So we
Yeah,
can
so.
fix a date.
Hmm.
And we can have the Saturday evening program on in the same house, I guess.
Okay. So you plan it out and then let us
Yeah,
We
let's see
have
how it works. We can do one time and see how it works.
know. Yeah.
The only thing is like, I
Or we
also
can
like that
start
idea.
small
If we
and then
have
we can
the
see
evening program also,
another way is to start small and then increase. Instead of starting big, at least start with Mangala Aarti and then say till noon we will
no,
chant
no,
some.
no. Then we
No? No?
no. I was
Oh.
not even chanting 16 rounds when they had that 64 round day.
Hmm.
But that forced me to sit and keep on chanting.
No, I'm saying for others to make it little bit
No,
easy.
so that's the point. We want them to increase their rounds, increase their quality, right?
Okay.
If we just say, okay, just 2 hours and leave, so that we want to experience how, like, we can dedicate our whole day to chanting. What does it feel like? Like you chant from morning till night.
Or we can also chant on Skype, right?
We can, however, there is a lot of distraction at home because you're gonna have other people distracting you or phone calls, and you will leave Skype and you'll do other things. The point is you have to do Maun Vrat on that day. You will not speak anything else.
Yeah, Monroth. Correct. That's okay.
Because
We can
speaking
try.
other things, it takes away that. So once you develop that taste, right? So one day, can we dedicate one day to just chanting?
Hmm. Yeah, let's figure out plan. And we can keep Skype on also for those who don't want to. I mean,
Yeah,
who
that's
don't
true.
want to come.
Yes, Prabhuji, that's my question. If you decide a date earlier, let us know so that we can prepare,
Or you can come to
mentally.
Columbus. You can
Yeah.
come to Columbus also.
Yes, Mataji, you can come here.
Yes, I wish I would come. Yes, Mataji will plan. but we want to do online also. So if you keep, no need, if the Skype is not disturbing your chanting, just on it, just keep
Yeah,
it there, so that makes me feel like serious and connected, so that I can chant.
that's why I started when I started this call. It's like, okay, if others are also there, then I will also become serious, and we can't meet every day, so that's how this call started. I wanted to read Bhagavatam
But
every
thank you so much, Prabhu, for this call.
day. Yeah, so like that. Yeah, we can do whatever helps.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll get with Julie and decide on the date
Yeah.
and post it on Skype as well.
Yeah,
Thank you, Madam.
Mataji.
Thank
Let's
you,
try
Prabhu.
it out and see.
And then we
I
can
hope.
publish it on the ISKCON,
Yeah, Columbus. ISKCON Columbus
or send
group.
an email also that this is a
Mm.
64 round day.
Correct.
Anybody want to chant?
Yes. Yes. Once a month we should do.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think because in our community we need that. A lot of people I know, like me, we are struggling with chanting. So I think many other problems will also resolve if everybody consciousness becomes strong. Then the service will become strong, as you all were saying. So uh,
Correct.
yeah, yeah, I think it will solve many problems. So I think we should start at least fixing this main problem.
Yeah, if we don't have place, at least we can start with temple. Right? If there is no
No,
place.
we have Jewish place for now. One time we can do at her home.
Once a month is okay. Yes, we can do.
Okay. All right. Then we'll do at your place. And those who want prasadam, they will also get prasadam, right? Because everything
Yeah,
cannot be
whenever
taken.
you feel hungry, you take prasadam and you
Hmm.
come again, you start chanting.
Correct.
You don't have anything else to do, but in the middle we will have some sessions where we're reading about the glories of the holy name. So to bring back your attention, maybe once in an hour or once in 2 hours.
Good. Sounds good. Okay. So these are some reasons why we should chant. I like this very much by Jayadvaita Maharaj. Very simple reasons, but you know, chanting Hare Krishna becomes love of God. Sometimes, we may not like something, but it's good for me. Like you don't like to work, but at the end of this, there'll be a paycheck, and I'll be able to buy the dress I want. I'll be able to do, I'll be able to get that something with that, like it's a material thing, but then you work because in the anticipation that you will get a paycheck. So similarly, chanting Hare Krishna will awaken love for God with in our heart. We may not have now, but this is like an enticement, and it is true. Chanting Hare Krishna brings liberation as a side benefit along the way. You'll get liberated from the cycle of birth and death. When you chant Hare Krishna, you automatically develop knowledge and detachment. Chanting Hare Krishna gets you out of the endless cycle of birth. It will stop my suffering in this material world, in this endless cycle. It is the most effective means of self. Chanting Hare Krishna cleanses the heart of all illusions and misunderstandings. You become free from all anxieties. It keeps you ever mindful of Krishna. So it will make me attached to Krishna. There are no hard and fast rules. You can chant anywhere. Krishna is present in the sound. The more you chant, the more you realize it. Everything else is included in chanting of Hare Krishna. So, person who chants Hare Krishna develops all good qualities. So, we may not have good qualities. That means we may not be chanting properly, or we may not be chanting enough. So, you or our conditioning is very bad still. So, you can chant Hare Krishna softly for personal meditation or loudly with your family or friends. Both ways work. Srila Prabhupada chanted Hare Krishna, and so did great souls in the past. Why not you? You are not greater than those souls. They chanted Hare Krishna, so why not you? It doesn't cost you money. It gives the highest states of ecstasy. It doesn't matter how bad you are, how poor you are, or anything. So all these things, it brings relief from all miseries because it will destroy our past karma also. Yeah, chanting Hare Krishna frees you from the reaction of all past karma. Chanting Krishna's name even once purely and sincerely can free you from more reactions of more karma than you can possibly incur. The more you chant Hare Krishna, the better it gets. So, like that, you can remember, read this again and again. Okay. Alright, so next verse, we'll read one more verse. Being thus entangled in different types of mental concoction and engaged in fruitive activities, King Puranjana came completely under the control of material intelligence and was thus cheated. So we come under the influence of material intelligence, then we are cheated. Because material intelligence means it identifies ourselves with the body and makes us, think that this is the goal of life, fulfilling all these material desires is the goal of life. And we are cheated in that way. Indeed, he used to fulfill all the desires of his wife, the queen. So the queen is the intelligence, and he became subservient to this queen, which represents material intelligence. When a living entity is in such bewilderment that is under the control of his wife or material intelligence, he has to satisfy the intelligence of his so called wife, or for wife, husband, something, and act exactly according to her dictates. So, mind is telling, now you do this, now you do that. So many desires are coming. So, we have to just watch the desires. We don't have to. In that verse, which one? Apuryamanam achalam pratishtam. We don't have to satisfy every desire that comes in the mind. Just watch it. Like be an observer. Yeah, it's coming. So Prabhupada says in that purport. As long as one has the material body, the demands of body for sense gratification will continue. The demand is there, the urge is there. The devotee, however, is not disturbed by such desires because of fullness. Okay. Desires may come to him like waters of river that flow into the ocean, but he is steady in his activities and is not even slightly disturbed by desires for sense gratification. That is the proof of a Krishna. This is very high stage. That is the proof of a Krishna, one who has lost all inclinations for material sense gratification. Although the desires are present, desires are there in the heart, but he has no inclination to fulfill those desires because he remains satisfied in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. He can remain steady like the ocean and therefore enjoy full peace. Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Kami Sakala Shanti.
And he also has developed his intelligence that yeah, these desires are coming, but actually this will lead me to in suffering condition. This will not be able to satisfy me. I've heard that nothing material will satisfy me. Only Krishna's service will satisfy me. So, with a higher intelligence, you can cut off these material desires that are coming.
Correct. And this is material desires will only give me another material body. I've got this material body because of my material desires. And body means all trouble. So if you want another body, then keep fulfilling those material desires, running after material desires. Then another body, another situation like that. So another stage of going through all this, kidney failure and brain hemorrhage and so many things like to go into the operating theater. It's so scary to go into the operating theater. So because he remains satisfied in transcendental levels. So there is some enjoyment through the body, but how many ways it will give you suffering? So many ways. So in that way we can. And we have to remain engaged. Then if we are engaged, then what happens is that desires are coming, but because we are in company of those who are fully engaged in devotional service, then they are not fulfilling their desires. So we are like in temple, when you live in the temple and you have nice devotees around you who are busy serving Krishna, who are chanting, reading, hearing, going out, doing sankirtan, doing book distribution, coming back, doing the same activity all the day, right? Then afterwards, you even you forget your desires because the days pass by in that way.
Like
And
those brahmacharis that came from New York, they do like 6 hour of Sankirtan every day or something. And he was saying that even in his dream, he was doing Kirtan. So if you're dedicating a major part of your day to doing some activities, that will put an impression on your mind. So that's what, that's what we are trying to do with chanting also. We want to chant even in our sleep. Mm, that verse is there, right? What is that? Even in the sleeping, yatha tatha
Aite
naam
suyate
yes.
yatha tata nam.
Khaite shuete yatha tatha naam. What we are doing, trying to do with our practice of chanting is that automatically, even while eating, while sleeping, while walking here and there, automatically the holy name should come to our tongue.
Yeah, and days will pass by, we will die, and then we'll go to spiritual world. That's all. Finished. Yeah, so the time we have to pass our time in Krishna service. That's all. We have some time Krishna has given, and that time we have to use it for Krishna. That's all. Nothing
Yeah,
else.
and then we are so fortunate we have this time for chanting the holy name. There are so many people in this world who are busy working so hard because they don't have anything to eat or they have to take care of their
Correct.
where they have to live, the water, food, and shelter, right? So we don't understand that after doing so many tapasya and bhakti or for so many lifetimes, ultimately we have gotten this opportunity that we have the holy name, we have the scriptures, and we have time, which is the most precious.
Yeah, if somehow or other our situation is like nice that we can devote time, then it's blessing of Krishna. Because in India you see so many people, they have to look for job, they don't have job, so much unemployment. They have to see where to get money, what kind of job they will do. Sometimes very hard physical jobs, and to get little money, you have to struggle so much. And here Krishna has given us enough. So Krishna has favored us in that way. So we can say, yes, now I will dedicate my life to you, Krishna. Of course, the thing is, more we expand in the material world, the more it takes to maintain. Also, you bigger house, then you have to clean more rooms, more bathrooms, and more things. But if you can use that house in Krishna service, okay. But this is how it is. And then you have lawn to cut because you have the lawn in front of your house. Yeah. And if you don't do it yourself, then you have to employ somebody, then you have to pay money to them, then you have to earn more money to do this, like that. So Krishna has given some situation, then we can simplify and then we can chant and hear. That's the goal of life, right? To chant and hear 24 hours of the Lord. And also not just ourselves, but we want to make others chant and hear. 50% we have to chant Hare Krishna, 50% we have to make others chant Hare Krishna. So, like in Confess, we are making people chant Hare Krishna mantra. So, like that. Because he remains satisfied in transcendent loving service of the Lord, he can remain steady like the ocean and therefore enjoy full peace. Others, however, want to fulfill desires, even up to the point of liberation, want to speak of material success, never attain peace. Because after one desire is fulfilled, another desire is waiting, right? It's like, it's not that I'm done, now I fulfilled all my desires. No, another desire is there. When that desire fulfills, another desire. So it keeps going and going, going and going. To keep his wife satisfied. In this way, when one becomes the servant of his wife, he must act according to the desires of his wife. Thus, one becomes more and more entangled. In Bengal, it is said that if one becomes an obedient servant of his wife, he loses all reputation. However, the difficulty is that unless one becomes a most obedient servant of his wife, his family life becomes disturbed. In the Western countries, this disturbance gives rise to divorce law. And in Eastern countries like India, there is separation. Now, this disturbance is confirmed by the new introduction of divorce law in India. Within the heart, the mind is acting, thinking, feeling, and willing. And falling under the control of one's wife is the same as falling under the control of material intelligence. Thus, one begets children by his wife and becomes entangled in so many activities under the control of mental concoctions. No, there's nothing wrong, like if you have children or anything like that, but you have to make them Krishna conscious. So that's the big project.
But
And
we should be the servant of Krishna. We should not become anybody else's. I mean, if they are devotee, that's fine. But just to please them and so that they are happy, and
yeah,
why should we become a servant of others?
yeah. So
And just making people happy, does that mean that we are becoming a servant of them? What exactly mean to be a servant of the um
So
like
that
if you're
they will
just
continue to give me sense gratification. I mean, there is a ulterior reason, as who was saying, the husband says, "I love you," but actually, he's saying, "I love myself," because I am doing this so that she will be happy, so that she continues to give me sense gratification. Nobody, it's like only the mother's love for the child is unconditional in this world. Rest everybody is, what can you do? It you do for me? What or transactional? You do this for me, I will do this for you.
yeah, yeah. So I was thinking that way that even in a family, even in a family that like you have a husband, spouse, mother, father. So you, if you're cooking food, you're not just cooking for your children, right? You're cooking for everyone, and or you are doing anything. I'm just giving an example that. So in that way, I'm just thinking that okay, yeah, but you're right. If I mean, it's very hard to find if I don't do anything, but still my family loves me. That's critical. I mean, I don't think so. Nobody can do that. But in case of maybe children, because since they are innocent, they don't know. So and mother also wanted to satisfy their children, like love their children, so they do by their own. Yeah, yeah, I understand.
no, you
Thank you.
want to
So
give
first
max.
of all, we are cooking for Krishna first of all, right? And everybody else is Krishna's children, so you're giving them prasad. So they are Krishna's, they are not yours. It's an illusion to think that they are my children. Nothing is
So this
ours
thing
in the
you can
long run.
apply. This thing can be applied for everybody, like like everyone. If say
Yeah,
if
so that's
someone
why
satisfied. Mhm.
elevated devotees, Pandita Samadarshina, it doesn't make a difference between my children and your children. For him, everybody is equal because we are all
I'm saying
Krishna
that
children.
if we just suppose that if we are serving anyone accepting anyone, like we have special attachment for the family members, but anyone if you're serving, so it says that right, so by just serving and making someone happy, does that mean that one become a servant?
While making them happy for what reason? Right? That consciousness matter. If it is for my own sense
Yes,
gratification that
that
this
makes
person will
sense.
praise me or will follow me or will give me something in return, well, that's a wrong consciousness. We are doing
Yeah,
this
that makes
only
sense.
for the pleasure of Krishna. We do activities only for the pleasure of Krishna unconditionally. That's the service that we are in. Then we are serving Krishna. By serving everybody, we are serving Krishna. But in this context, what Prabhupada was saying, that let my wife become satisfied. The husband becomes a servant of his wife, just so he can continue to attain sense gratification from her. That's material consciousness. So we should always be looking for Krishna's pleasure, unconditionally serving everybody.
Yes, Krishna should be the center.
Yeah.
It could be vice versa. I don't think so. Everywhere he says that servant of wife. It could be a servant of husband also.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so the point is, yes, a wife should serve, but unconditionally for her family, knowing that her husband is Krishna's child. So I'm really serving Krishna by serving his children. But I don't know how that. I'm just maybe theoretically saying it, so I might be wrong.
Yeah, generally you want to make somebody happy, but like their example, right? That is given. There were two brothers, and one was the elder brother was suffering from typhoid, right? And then the younger brother, the elder brother was very much attached to. I think he wanted some sweet or something like that, something that is not to be
Yeah,
eaten,
diabetes or something, right? Yeah.
something that is
So,
not to be eaten during the disease. And so he requested his brother, you please get me this. Now, brother got him what he wanted, but and then he felt very happy because, oh, my brother is so obedient. He got me what we wanted. But when he ate it, his condition actually become bad. So he pleased his brother, but it caused him harm. So there is sometimes they cause harm.
harm giving kindness.
Correct, harm. So everybody wants to like child wants to become happy with marbles and playing with marble, and they can put it in their mouth. So he said, no, you want to play, but we cannot give you this because you are going to put it in your mouth, and if it goes in your mouth, it is and child may cry, but you don't give that because the child wants it. So in the same way, right, to make somebody happy because they want to be happy in their own way by how they want, and it may not be good for them. So we should not contribute in that way. Of course, now practical reasons, husband, wife, then you do sometimes compromise, things like that, whatever. But if husband says now let's go and you know eat outside unoffered food, and then wife says yeah, yeah, because my husband is saying I will go. Yeah, you may have to go, but I'm just saying that it's not the ideal situation. Well, husband says now let's go to the movie. So the wife says, yeah, let's go because husband wants it. And to make him happy, I will do it. So it is not creating eternal benefit for anyone of in the long run. So in that way. But
But
we are
they
not
say,
all
yeah,
pure
to,
devotees. We are not pure devotees. So we have our
to
limits.
maintain peace in the household, let's say one person is a devotee, the other is not. Just to maintain peace in the household, they will have to do such activities to keep them happy. Because otherwise, if there is always fighting going on, like I would not do this because it's not part of devotional service, the wife says. And there would always be fights, and nobody can practice Krishna consciousness in such situation. Right. Even Prabhupada's sister used to cook meat for her husband, right?
Hmm. So
So something you have to compromise, I guess.
compromise. Yeah, you have to compromise to get it going. And at some point, Prabhupada didn't compromise also because his wife sold the Bhagavatam and things like that. And said, okay, I'm done. So it depends on yeah how our situation and how much we can take it and you know how much we can tolerate. And in one purport, Prabhupada says that if it is not
But
favorable,
in
one.
one sense, Prabhu, in one sense, Prabhu, we read just in Lilamrita that when Srila Prabhupada got married
Uh,
with his wife, he don't want to get married with her. He
uh,
wanted to get married with someone else. His father says that okay, you don't like it, so in long term, it will be beneficial for you that you will not get attached. So I
correct.
mean, there's a two things as well, right? If someone you are from this initial point, you not get attached with that. So and if your father also like gives you a kind of a push, that this will I think it's later on, but he did his duties and he fulfilled his duties, and then he come out from all this. So there's a sense of detachment is already there with him.
Oh, you are saying he didn't like it from the
I was
beginning.
saying that he didn't like it happened with some kind of thing. Like suppose that we have seen like many marriages also in India in Western also. I met one American people. She's my colleague. She was saying that she's going to marry fourth time. I was thinking that, oh my goodness, why she suffered three times the same thing, and she's now going to give herself a fourth time. So I mean, maybe a kind of, I don't know, a sense of attachment with that, or maybe if the person whom you loved so much and you decided to be together and you get married, and the same person you get divorced. So I mean, in that point when a couple file for divorce, they don't have attachment with the same person which you have few years back.
Yeah.
So when the detachment comes, then it automatically wanted to be, even people wanted to be separated like as soon as possible. And I was thinking another way. You can correct me. I'm wrong. So if someone has a detachment already, that okay, I am living with this person, but I know I don't want it to be. And in India is there that, like, in that time when in very years back when Srila Prabhupada got married, even my grandmother, even my father too. So they don't even see the girl and boy to each other, and they married, and they live their life. You know they go there by their way. So there is not kind of but nowadays it's it's there, kind of attachment. Opinion is there. They choose a bride and groom, choose each other, and they decided to be, even in arranged marriages, not only the just love marriages. In arranged marriage also they give, so kind of attachment is already, given. It's there, it's already said by the people that, oh, you have to be attached. When you feel, when you think like that, now you guys can be together, then you will get married. So I
No,
was
Prabhupada
thinking,
was detached from the beginning. He had four children, right, with his wife. So it's not like he was detached. I mean, he was going through as a normal husband and wife. And attachment automatically develops with the people that you live. Even if you don't like them, still you become attached to your children or to your wife or family members.
So what we are saying here is that what is the point Preeti is trying to make? Didn't get the point.
Whether it's
I
arranged marriage or whether it's love marriage, there is attachment. Because everybody is looking for this material love, and they're not getting satisfied, so that's why they're trying again and again. Maybe this
No.
person, maybe this person. That the heart is vacant because it needs to be filled by love for Krishna. So any type of situation, whether it was arranged marriages in the previous time or now love marriages, whenever there is attachment, there will be hatred. There will be rag will lead to dvesh, because every person has false ego. They are their own person. You cannot control the other person. And if you become too attached and you want the person to follow your way, it will not happen. And the same rag, that same attachment will convert to hatred.
Yeah, I mean, if you're, yeah, there is expectations and things like that, and expectations are not fulfilled, and so many things. So before the relationship, there was no expectation, right? And outside, there's no expectation, but when they, yeah, then there's a lot of expectation from one person to another person, and sometimes way of thinking is different. You don't agree on a certain point, and mental frequency doesn't match, and so many things. So like that. So it's ultimately, if you want to become Krishna conscious, we should simplify and just be worried about like how I can become Krishna conscious and just you know make life less complicated, because when it becomes more complicated then it becomes like a struggle. Here, Prabhupada, I was trying to say this here that the four things we should do in family life. Family members can sit down morning and evening, chant Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. So you do japa with your family members, morning and evening. Then he says, you accept the remnants of food stuff offered to Krishna. Take prasadam together. Have some book, discuss books like Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and engage in deity worship. So chant Hare Krishna, accept prasad, discuss books like Bhagavad Gita and together, and do deity worship. These four things will make one happy. Or if we can't do four, at least chanting Hare Krishna we can do together. So these four things will make one happy. One should train the members of his family in this way. Prabhupada is giving how family life can become nice. The family members can sit down morning and evening, chant together Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. One can mold his family life in this way to develop Krishna consciousness, following this four. There is no need to change from family life to renounce life, but if that is not congenial, not favorable for spiritual advancement, then family life should be abandoned. Prabhupada is saying directly. One must sacrifice everything. Now we have to be practical and see what works, but it's not congenial. One must sacrifice everything to realize or serve Krishna, just as Arjuna did. So one
So,
must
Prabhuji, as
sacrifice.
you're saying, here, I mean, in the family life, we should chant together morning, evening. But if some family member don't cooperate, doesn't mean we just abandon them.
No, yeah, at least they are not acting as an obstacle for you. Then it's okay, maybe you can tolerate. Ideally, yeah, you chant together, but at least they are allowing you to chant, supposing, then it's okay. You do. Ultimately, we have to do our own, ultimately, spiritual advancement. We are responsible for our own spiritual advancement. The instructions are there, but how we apply those instructions and internalize those instructions is ultimately up to us. And we are spirit souls. Prabhupada says like that everybody has to fly their own plane. So in that way, if they are not acting as an obstacle and they are allowing us to channel it, it's okay. But if they are acting as an obstacle and they're not allowing us to associate with devotees, and then we have to consider something. Yeah. But then also practical situation has to be considered, and children are there and all these things, then it becomes more complicated. Because now children will grow. If you say I want to separate, then children will have to grow up without a mother or father, or they do time sharing, right? Some time here, some time there. So all these things come into play. Okay. And nobody thinks that, when at the time of marriage, that it will become like this. It's like forest fire, right? When we start, we don't think like that, that on the day of our wedding, that it will become like this. But then it may become like that. I'm not saying every time it becomes, but it may become like that. So it's like situations happen all of a sudden. And yeah, so minds of people change, things change. So, so many things. So another thing is it's very difficult to trust also in this world, because you cannot trust anybody what they will do, and so trust Krishna. And we
Yeah,
should
so
also.
more detached you are, more happy because you're not. But it's difficult in a family situation to be detached.
Correct. By nature, there is attachment. That's why you take care of your children. You feel like, yeah, this is my child coming from my body. So this is my child. So I have to take care. And it is nature's way. Otherwise, mothers will not take care of their children if there is no attachment. But they have to internally think that this child is actually Krishna's child, as you were saying. Okay, in this life, because of karma, I have got this child, and or karmic situation like this. But after some time, we will separate also. This analogy comes in the Bhagavatam all the time. As straws come together and then they are separated again. So by time, everybody will be separated. So no relationship is eternal. So we have to keep that in mind. So
Yeah, all these things are there. Okay, so it's already 9 o'clock. Okay, so let's stop. Today is holiday. Holiday means holy day, right? So holy
Yes. Do you want to announce a book distribution?
book distribution. Yeah,
Will
today it will be open. The stores will be open or closed.
I don't know.
Stores are open, Prabhuji. All stores open today.
All stores open. So okay, so we can go somewhere, go door to door, but many people may be out traveling. But if you want to join, we can go to Trinitra today for a change, right?
Yeah. Except there might be sunny. Oh, rain's coming in about 3 hours, it says.
Is it rainy?
Yeah.
Whole day?